Hi friends! We're live again from Freedom Fest. I just wanted to give everybody a little bit of an update. So I've been at the booth pretty much the entire time because I have to stay here with my expensive electronic equipment. But it has been a really good event. Tons of people. It was a little quieter earlier today here in the exhibit hall. But people are, as you can probably hear, people are really starting to show up now. There's a lot of people milling about. So Kendra is here with me. Kendra Christian, who's organizer with Action for Assange, has been for a long time. She's here with me. She's currently walking around right now and trying to get a bunch of people to sign our tapestry. So you may have seen me tweeting about that. So we have this giant, I think it's like 50 by 60 or something like that. So it's a giant tapestry that says Free Assange on it, and it has like a little silhouette of his face. And we're trying to get people to sign that so that we can present that to John and Gabrielle Shipton. So the Shiptons are going to be, from what I'm hearing, they're going to be in the United States this fall to do the Ithaca thing. So for those of you that don't know, Ithaca is a documentary that Gabrielle co-produced, and it kind of features John and Stella, I think, and it really just kind of shows their journey and their attempts to try to free Julian. So they're supposed to be bringing that to the United States this fall. So they're obviously going to be touring around and doing showings and stuff like that. So we'll have an opportunity to do an event with them, and we'll be able to present them. So for some of you, you may remember last summer on, I think it was July 3rd or 4th or something like that, they did the final Home Run for Julian event in Washington, D.C. And when we were there, we actually got to present them with the WikiLeaks flag that we had been using. So for like 2 years or something, we had a double-sided WikiLeaks flag that we were taking around to all of our actions and having people sign it. So it was like a total crazy, like diverse crew of people who had signed this thing. But we were able to present that to John and Gabrielle Shipton when we were in DC last July. So we're thinking the same thing with this tapestry. It's massive. We're hoping to get as many signatures as humanly possible. So I sent Kendra on a mission. She is carrying it around. Hi, Dingo. Hi, Dingo. She's carrying it around the exhibit hall right now and just like making people sign it. So we've had a really great reception. Everybody has been incredibly supportive. Brave or crazy enough to fight for justice for both. Both. You have to be brave and crazy, I think, and a little obsessive, perhaps. So yeah, we have our little sign hanging up there. We have another one over here. We had the big one up, but I had to take that down because TNT wanted to do when I literally just got done with a hour live, and when we're taking pictures of me with the guests, they wanted me to take it down so they could just have the branding for their social media. And listen, they paid for this shit, so they get what they want. So yeah, Kendra's doing that. Steve's here. Steve Poikinen's here. I think Pasta's coming by later. He had to do a convo couch with Fee. So once he wraps that up, he's going to be out here too. And let's see, I'm trying to think of what else. Today I interviewed Kyle Anzalone. I just got done with Brian McWilliams. I also had Dan McKnight on, who is from Bring Our Troops Home. He's the founder of Bring Our Troops Home. And he's a huge supporter of Julian Assange. Their organization is a huge supporter of Julian Assange. Kendra met him yesterday when she was walking around to the different booths, and she stopped by to talk to them and was, trying to spread information about Julian Assange. And he was immediately receptive and said that he has used that in his work and his attempts to lobby for the end of the wars with his organization. So obviously I wanted to get him if we were able to. So I had my producer set that up. So I got to do a half an hour with him. I'm going to try to get him on my other show and maybe even perhaps a vigil. I think he would be very receptive to that. So I would love to do a longer format. I only got 30 minutes with him. I would love to get a longer format interview with him. I got my book signed. Hold on. I'll show you. Hold on. So this is Scott Horton's new book. Let me flip. This is Scott Horton's new book. Please go get a copy. Hotter Than the Sun. Please go get a copy. Scott Horton, in my opinion, is one of our most important anti-war voices right now. He is fantastic. This is about abolishing nuclear weapons. It's basically a collection of interviews that he's done with various different people. Daniel Ellsberg, Ray McGovern, a whole bunch of people are in here. So he signed it for me today. I had to chase him down. The dude is very busy. This man is very busy. I would say he's probably the most sought after person in this whole event. Everybody loves him. So he is constantly racing around. He has on several occasions just ran past my booth and like waved as he's racing off to some other something or other. So I also did a quick 10 or 15 minute interview with, you're fine, 10 or 15 minute interview with Mark Edge earlier. I was unfamiliar with him, but he stopped by my booth yesterday and asked if I could do like a quick segment with him. I think honestly he was just trying to get as many people as possible. I think he was just doing like as many quick 10-minute interviews with as many people as he possibly could to talk to everybody. So he asked me a little bit about TNT and then switched focus to Julian Assange, which you know I love. So I was able to get in a lot of really good information about that. He was familiar with the case, but not super familiar. So I was able to give him some new information that he was unaware of, and that'll go out to his audience, which is always good to reach a diverse group of people, which is why I'm here. Why I'm here. So this is kind of a libertarian event, obviously. Hi, Bob. So I'm sure the left will give me shit for being here, and that's fine. Don't care. We've had seriously, there's so much fucking support here. You guys have no idea. Everybody, especially the first day, literally, I would say probably around 50 to 60 people within like a 2 or 3 hour span came up to the booth solely because they saw my huge Julian Assange thing. And they were like, oh my God, Julian Assange, I had to come over. So the support is immense. It's incredible. I haven't had a single person say a bad word. So I'm so happy that we came. I think that this was a really good idea. I would love to find more events like this for whatever, libertarians, Republicans, Greens, I don't care. Yeah, we don't need to have unity on everything. Kevin, you're right. I've been talking to a lot of people about that today because I am kind of, I've infiltrated their base. You know what I mean? I've infiltrated their base. But listen, you guys know that I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care what party you belong to. I don't care what ism you subscribe to, what books you read. I don't give a shit. If you want to help me free Julian Assange, then welcome aboard. So I don't need to agree with you on everything to fight on a common cause. And it's more important to me to free Julian Assange than to protect my ego. Yeah, I don't care. I really do not care. I just want to give you guys an update, let you know what was going on. I'll try to go live again later. I'm in between interviews, so I just want to let you know what was up. So I will talk to you again soon. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to go and try to find Kendra so that we can get something to eat, because frankly, I'm starving. So thank you guys for all of the support that you offer to us and to Action for Assange. You don't know how much that means to me. We're doing our best out here. I'm losing my voice a little bit because I'm talking a lot to a lot of people. But that's what we have to do. So, thank you guys for always being supportive and for having our backs, for defending us against attacks, all of that stuff. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll try to go live again later once I get something to eat because I'm hungry. Okay, love you guys. Talk soon.